evening, everyone. It's with great pleasure and honour I welcome you all to our annual Higher Education graduation ceremony for the Trafford and Stockport College Group. I'd particularly like to thank honoured guests behind me for joining us for this very special occasion. A warm welcome to the Mayor of Stockport, the Mayor and Mayor's Consort for Trafford, our keynote speaker this evening, Wayne Jones, OBE, Member of Parliament for Cheadle, Tom Morrison, the CEO of Stockport Council, Michael Cullen, Stephen Bolton, Head of Educational Partnerships at Sheffield Hallam University, Rebecca Derber, the North West Area Director for the Association of Colleges, and our college governors. A very warm welcome and thank you for giving us your time this evening. And of course, a huge welcome to you, our graduates, your friends and your families. And a welcome and a thanks to our college lecturers, who have no doubt supported you so well on your educational journey, leading to tonight, our higher education graduation ceremony. I can think of no better venue for our graduation ceremony than here at Stockport Town Hall. And as we are in Stockport, I wanted to say a few words about higher education here. It has a long history and a proud heritage. Did you know that the college here used to be called Stockport College of Higher and Further Education? Each and every year, hundreds of students graduate from the college with their higher education qualifications. But perhaps our university centre is still Stockport's best kept secret. A member of the public recently asked me about the old buildings being removed and redeveloped on the A6 over the road, and whether we were perhaps building a university. I was delighted to report that Stockport College University Centre already exists, and many of you here today are indeed testament to that. And of course, at Trafford College, we have an equally rich history of students undertaking higher education qualifications. So whether you have joined us from Stockport or Trafford, welcome this evening. And of course, this demonstrates the transformative power of local higher education, providing a much more flexible employment and skills-driven offer for our local residents. Yes, there will always rightly be a place for a 3-year residential university experience that many students, not least 18-year-olds, embark on each and every year. But equally, the higher education provided in the local colleges is becoming much more important to meet the skills of our localities and indeed our city region right here, right now, not sometime in the future. And tonight you, our graduates, reflect the skills needed so much in our local communities of Stockport and Trafford, and across Greater Manchester. Skills and education around areas such as education, early years, counselling, construction, building services, engineering and manufacturing, creative and digital, IT, leadership and management, sport and leisure. You, our graduates, therefore leave us tonight with the knowledge and skills that we so desperately need right now. Our local, regional and indeed national success depends so much on you. No pressure. And ultimately, this evening is of course all about you. It's a time to reflect and celebrate your educational journeys, many that have taken several years. And let us be clear, recent years have been like no others that many of us can remember. You have needed to show commitment, endeavour, skills and resilience, perhaps more than any other higher education generation in recent memory. And for that, you have my huge admiration and ultimate respect. It's a time to recognise and thank those that will have supported you on this incredible journey. Families, friends, loved ones, and of course my colleagues here at the college who have believed in you and encouraged you every step of the way. Again, my huge thanks to them. And so to our graduation ceremony, where you will shortly become graduates. It's now with great pleasure that I'd like to welcome Wayne Jones, OBE, and indeed alumnus of Stockport College for the keynote speech of our 2024 graduation ceremony. Wayne, welcome.
welcome to our graduates. My name is Wayne Jones, and it is with great honour for me to address you this evening as I spent 10 years studying at Stockport College on a day release programme many years ago. Now, a day release programme sounds like I misbehaved somehow. This was my punishment. But I guess being an apprentice in a manufacturing company in Newton Heath in Manchester in the 1980s was some kind of punishment when I look back. So many years ago, I was sat where you are, impatiently waiting for the speeches to finish so I can enjoy my graduation. I know what it's like, so I'll be brief. I would like to take only 10 minutes of your time to share with you my journey from Stockport College to leading one of the largest and oldest industrial companies in Germany, employing over 14,000 people with an annual turnover in excess of £4 billion. And by the way, do you know the most difficult thing about leading 14,000 people? That's correct, it's the register in the morning. So for more than 7 years I was a member of the executive board of MEN Solutions, part of the Volkswagen Group, which is a fancy title from a lad from Manchester who was educated at Stockport College. This evening I also want to inspire and motivate you to use the great qualification you've earned. You've worked extremely hard for this, to realise your maximum potential in whatever career path you may choose. And most importantly, we should really celebrate this wonderful achievement. Therefore, let's start the merriment and put your hands together for all those people that supported you on this journey, for your parents, your friends, your family, the great lecturers of this esteemed college. So let's not forget these people and let's just get a good time. What's really good about that, if anybody passes on the A6, I think you're clapping me, so that's absolutely fine. So therefore, let's start by talking about my journey. So on the 6th of September 1982, as I sat on the 192 bus outside Man Bitty's biscuit factory, on my short journey down to the A6 to Green Street. Yes, in 1982, the A6 was built, just in case we have any comedians amongst us, but sadly McDonald's was not. As I walked into the red brick building, I recalled two thoughts. Number one, why on earth was I going back to a classroom after spending 11 years in a classroom? And number two, was I really smart enough to complete an ordinary national certificate in mechanical engineering? Little did I know, I would spend the next 10 years at Stockport College on a day release programme, as I mentioned, struggling through my O&C, scraping through my HNC, and finally leaving with a truly remarkable result, for me, of a 2-1 honours degree in mechanical engineering. I personally enjoyed studying on the day release programme because number one, I got paid. Number two, I had no debt from the university, as people will have now. And if I passed, it was a little bit draconian back in those days, but if I passed, the company would pay the expenses of my degree. This was quite good because it kept you focused. In my opinion, this kind of day release programme is a good way to support education and support the businesses we all go into. What I didn't realise then was that Green Street was not the end of my journey, it was actually the beginning. At 16 years of age, I was on a YTS scheme, the youth training scheme, with a fantastic wage of £25 per week, no laughing please. I then moved to an IITB scheme for an extra £2.50 a week. It's amazing what you'll do for £2.50. This was working under the guidance of British Aerospace in Woodford, so my early career was certainly less than auspicious. My degree, quite literally, changed everything. After my apprenticeship, which in my opinion is something we also need to re-establish, I moved from the shop floor of Modern Plant in Newton Heath into the office with the grand title of Mechanical Design Engineer. I was surrounded by extremely qualified and competent people. It was actually scarier than working on the shop floor. The job description clearly stated that I must be degree qualified to work in this area, so my qualification was kind of a passport to my future opportunities. I soon realised that I wasn't a great engineer, but actually seemed to have some skill set for working with teams and developing teams and getting people to move things in the right direction. I led my first team of 10 engineers at the ripe old age of 23, and then moved up the career ladder, leading a team of around 250 people before I was 35 years of age for a Swiss company by the name of Sulzer. I was then headhunted to become Managing Director of MEN Diesel, based in Stockport, a few miles down the road at Hazel Grove, with a workforce of around 600 people. I was 40 years old at the time. Here was my first major challenge. The company was hemorrhaging money and delivered huge losses in the previous 5 years, totaling £500 million. In the next 18 months, we went through a huge change programme, delivering a profit the first time in a decade, but with the sad consequences of ceasing manufacture of engines in the local area. Unfortunately, this miserable trend in the UK seemed to be part of our history of the 1980s and 1990s. However, I'm proud that this company is still working today, some 20 years after we did the modifications. This success gave me the opportunity to take a leading role in a global aftermarket organisation, where I spent 5 years developing a globalisation strategy. We opened over 50 new companies across the world, from Valparaiso in Chile to Vancouver in Canada, from Changzhou in China to Perth in Australia, and pretty much everywhere in between. We ended with more than 140 locations in 70 countries around the world, and during that time I personally appointed every single managing director. They say that travel broadens the mind, which I absolutely believe. I've visited more than 97 countries since then, and I'm hoping to get to the 3 digits in the next few years. Then on the 1st of January 2016, I joined the executive board of MEN Energy Solutions. I'm still the only non-German to ever occupy this role, and it was both exciting and challenging to lead a company that was founded in 1758, 1 year before Guinness, and this company was part of the Volkswagen Group. It's truly fascinating to work in a big corporation like Volkswagen, and maybe just share some figures and some numbers with you. Volkswagen's facility in Wolfsburg, in square miles, is bigger than Gibraltar. 37,000 people go into the factory every single day, and 6,000 cars come out in a 24-hour period. The longest part of components in the factory is 6 hours. So there's no warehousing, there's no stocking, it's just about just-in-time manufacturing. 2016 was a pretty good year for me. Not only did I join the board of MEN, I was also appointed president of the Greater Manchester Chamber of Commerce, which is the largest chamber of commerce in the UK. And then, in the very same year, I received my OBE from Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II for services to the North West business community and moving 1,000 young people into apprenticeships in the more deprived areas of Manchester. Personally, I think you should always be a little bit nervous at events such as this, because it makes you operate at your best performance. However, meeting Queen Elizabeth II is something that is completely off scale when it comes to nerves. First of all, you have to go through a detailed induction program, which tells you when to stop, when to walk, when to bow, when to turn left, when to turn right, when to use the term Her Majesty, when to use the term Ma'am. I've never been so scared in my life. I like going to speak in other major events around the globe, such as Bloomberg, BBC, Sky TV, and also the climate conference of COP26 and COP27, taking the stage just before Barack Obama, which was an absolute privilege and honour. And actually I thought when all the security was being arranged, I thought it was for me, but it wasn't for me, it was for Barack Obama. So it was a truly honourable experience. So looking back, I probably was his warm-up act, been his warm-up act, he's still not bad, from a lad from Manchester who was educated at Stockport College. So ladies and gentlemen, the qualification is a huge opportunity for you. It's a huge opportunity in your career, in your life, but there's always a but. Or maybe I should say however, I think it's more professional to say but. You need a few other things along with your qualification to fulfill your potential and have a rewarding career. First of all, you've probably heard it before, you still have to work hard. A qualification without hard work is a waste of qualification. As the Americans say, don't leave anything in the locker room. Number two, you've got to have the right attitude in everything we do. Somebody once said our greatest freedom is the freedom to choose our attitude. Be agile, be flexible, have a can-do approach to everything you do, because there's many people out there that don't have any of those attributes. You've worked hard for years to graduate and to get your qualification at this college. This should give you confidence to motivate yourself when things get challenging, because one day things will get challenging, there's no doubt. Choose a job that you are passionate about. Somebody against once said, if you do a job you love, you never work a day in your life. And lastly, always remember the word impossible only has two letters too many, the I and the M. So this is my humble story. I had some luck, I was in the right place at the right time, I worked hard, but, however, without my honours degree in engineering, I would not have had these fantastic opportunities. I used my passport, I went on my travels, and I did this despite being a lad from Manchester who was educated at Stockport College. So my dear graduates, I would like to wish you all the luck in the world and all the best for you, for your future. In a few moments' time, you will have your passport. Don't forget to travel. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your evening and go out there and live your dreams. Good luck and good night.
Wayne says, tonight is the beginning of your journey, and a qualification is a passport to success. A qualification from Trafford and the Stockport College Group, and that just shows the potential in what you can achieve. So thank you so much for the keynote speech. And now, everybody, we get to the conferment awards. I'm delighted to introduce Jane Andrew, Head of Creative Arts at Trafford and Stockport College Group, who is going to announce each graduate. The format of the evening is if you can come up to the front, if you can come and stand here in front of the podium, I will stand here and hand you your certificate. Okay? Jane, over to you.
Thank you. Presenting the award, Level 4 Diploma in Therapeutic Counselling, validated by SCG. Craig Johnson. Aromatherapy. Jermaine Lindo. Jennifer Lee. Belinda Levine. Hazel Jones. Jennifer Antono. Hannah Jeffries. Jean Lythe. Melanie Farnworth. Keely Holmes. Ashley Hewitt. Millie Hanson. Jordana Friars. Wesley Trafford. Todd Ford. Joanne Thompson. Fiona Sykes. Gillian Slevin. Catherine Slay. Hayley Parks. Paula Norton. Anna Morgan. Ellie McLaughlin. Amy McGee. Presenting Level 5 Diploma in Education Training, validated by Pearson's. Michael Scully. Jade Phillips. Malak Nassif. Linford Miller. Kerrith McAvoy.
Take a picture. I can only get one.
Anna Marie Howard.
Not even that. Got it.
Saeed Hussain. Shanaz Chowdhury. Laura Bowden. Susan Shelmadine. Natalia Wilkinson. Presenting the awards for H&D Building Services Engineering Electrical Pathway, validated by Pearson's. Kashif Chowdhury. Presenting H&D Computing, validated by Pearson's. Joshua Dalton. Presenting H&C Mechanical Engineering, validated by Pearson's. Alexander Barnes. Leon Stanway Lewis. Abigail Rickers. Presenting H&C Electronic Engineering, validated by Pearson's. Marius Kasvich. Presenting Level 5 Operations Departmental Manager, Angela Bosa. James Hayward. Mary Jervis. Jessica Layla. Sarah Amy Moran. Management and Supply, Jack Sherwood. Amelia Wewell. Presenting Foundation Degree Sports Coaching and Exercise, Jakob Abdurrahman Jalla. Presenting Foundation Degree in Graphic Art and Illustration, Charlie Catton. Jessica Gless. Emmy Stewart Crush. Presenting BA Honours Contemporary Creative Practice, validated by Sheffield Hallam University, Georgia Bell. Bethany Tyres. Presenting Foundation Degree Working with Children and Young People, validated by Sheffield Hallam University, Kelly Crocker-Salvo. Catherine Swindles. Kelly Turner. Charlotte Needle. Michael Seaman. Alice Williams. Melanie Williams. Presenting Foundation Degree Early Years Practice, validated by Sheffield Hallam University, Hannah Duncan. Bethany Gent. Casey Lee Gooding. Alana Marshall. Emma O'Brien. Sophie Whittaker. Presenting BA Honours Childhood Studies, validated by Sheffield Hallam University, Jessica Arnold. Amy Carpenter. Christabel Coffey. Christy Corbett. Olivia Daniels. Katie Evans. Farouk Hamid. Rizwana Jareen. Emma Knowles. Becky Jones. Atlanta Jade Kelly. Kimberly Cairton. Hamna Mahmood. Rubina Maksood. Kelly McAvoy. Lindsay McHugh. Jessica Murray. Hayley Naisby. Victoria Nichols. Carrie Nerova. Sophie Robinson. Helen Royal. Shelby Sandford. Kerry Sargent. Lucy Jo Sherritt. Heather Summers. Marie Templeton. concludes our awards. It's now my pleasure to hand over to Danielle Judge, Assistant Principal.
Year 2024 for Creative Arts. Throughout the Level 6 Contemporary Creative Practice BA degree, this student was focused on her future and demonstrated professionalism throughout. Staff and students were impressed by her commitment and ability to push herself outside their comfort zone. Not only did she achieve outstanding grades, she also assisted others to succeed. During the testing of the design work, she held workshops with Level 3 students, guiding them to develop and improve their own creative practice. By the time she finished her studies, she had already secured employment at a highly reputable firm in Cheshire. We have absolutely no doubt she will continue to go from strength to strength in her career. Well done on your deserving award. Congratulations to Bethany Tyers. Our next award is for Higher Education Student of the Year 2024 for Computing. This computing student embodies a commendable work ethic, consistently maintaining high academic standards and achieving distinction grades consistently through her 2 years at Trafford College. Her dedication to learning is evident in her commitment to mastering challenging concepts. She possesses an approachable and friendly personality that encourages positive interactions with her peers and tutors. She has proven that success is not defined by how smooth the journey is, but by how one navigates the roughest of paths. Today we celebrate not only her outstanding achievements, but also her incredible strength of character, reminding us all that with the right mindset, anything is possible. Congratulations, Charlotte Woodhouse. We'll make sure that Charlotte gets her award. Right, the next award goes to Higher Education Student of the Year 2024 for Counselling. This student was new to the college in 2022 and has made excellent progress. He is warm, compassionate, congruent and thoughtful, a pleasure to be around. Like many of his peers, he faced adversity during his 2 years of professional training and demonstrated resilience and determination to continue to meet the high demands of the course and his placement. He is a credit to the counselling profession and we wish him every success. Congratulations to Jermaine Linden. This student was selected as Student of the Year from the HE Construction cohort due to his outstanding academic and leadership contributions. As both a student representative and ambassador, he played an active role in supporting and advocating for his peers, fostering a positive learning environment. He consistently achieved high marks, demonstrating academic excellence and a strong commitment to his studies. He worked to the highest standards, meeting all deadlines, showcasing both discipline and professionalism. His leadership, academic performance, and dedication to the construction field make him a deserving recipient of this recognition. Congratulations to Kashif Chowdhury. Stands out when considering this student. Dedicated, studious, supportive and inspirational. She was always one of the first students in the classroom, working before the others began her dedicated to her studies outside of the classroom, which helped her produce a number of thought-provoking pieces of work. Her grades were consistently high, but more importantly, her personal, professional and academic growth from each module was evident to all who taught her. This student inspires us, her family and her peers, and is someone that is sure to go far. Congratulations to Farouk Hamid. Next award is the Higher Education Student of the Year 2024 for Education and Teaching. This student was an exemplary trainee on her Level 5 Diploma in Education. She was dedicated and committed to the journey to becoming a teacher. She engaged enthusiastically in all sessions and produced work which was of an excellent standard, exceeding criteria each time. In her teaching practice, her mentor noted that she was very well prepared and her materials were well chosen and interesting. She was very methodical but flexible in her approach and always thinking on her feet to accommodate student needs. She enjoyed good relationships with the students she taught, and there was always a lot of good humour in her sessions. She is a very competent and effective practitioner. She strives for the best at all times. Therefore, it seems no coincidence that at least one of the 2 best marks in last year's GCSE English language cohort was one of the students she taught on placement. Well done, you have a great career in teaching ahead of you. Congratulations to Elizabeth Kernan. Looks like Elizabeth isn't with us this evening, but we'll make sure that she gets that award. This brings me to the last award of the evening, so this is the Higher Education Student of the Year 2024 for Engineering. Throughout her academic journey, this student has consistently demonstrated a profound understanding of complex engineering principles and a remarkable ability to apply this knowledge to real-world challenges. She has maintained an outstanding academic record, excelling in all coursework and consistently achieving distinctions. Her commitment to learning and passion for engineering is evident in her studies. She has actively participated in various engineering projects with a solid foundation in engineering and a passion for continuous learning. Their achievements serve as an inspiration to all aspiring engineers. Congratulations to Abigail Riggers. deliver a vote of thanks on behalf of the entire student body and graduates of 2024.
Good evening, esteemed guests, lecturers, family and my fellow graduates. It is with great honour to stand before you today as we celebrate this momentous occasion. I started this journey with a vision to make a difference in our lives and in the world around us. Thanks to the knowledge, patience, support and foremost encouragement from our lecturers, I believe that I am now ready to make a meaningful impact on society and in the field of education. To our distinguished guests, your presence here today adds immense value to our celebration. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and insights, which inspired us to aim higher and strive for excellence. To our dedicated lecturers, we are deeply grateful for your unwavering commitment. You have nurtured our curiosity, challenged our thinking, and equipped us with the tools we need to succeed. Furthermore, the support and push you gave to many of us during difficult times will never be forgotten and will always be appreciated. Your belief in our potential has truly shaped who we are today, and for that we thank you sincerely. And Becky hopes you get closer. To our families and friends, thank you for your endless love and encouragement. Your sacrifices and unwavering support have been the foundation of our success. We share this achievement with you and we are forever thankful for your belief in us. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. We spent countless hours together, overcoming obstacles and celebrating victories, and we move forward into the next chapter of our lives. Let's carry with us the memories and friendships we've created. Together, we are ready to face the future with confidence and courage. In closing, let us remember that graduation is not just an end, but a new beginning. As we move forward, let's embrace the future with confidence and determination. Thank you all once again for being part of this special day, and here's to our next adventure.
Finished for the evening, a few words of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank the team that put together the event this evening. These events take long in planning, a long time to execute, so my huge thanks and gratitude to our marketing and events team, particularly Lisa Rose, who has organised this evening. So thank you so much. And of course, a big thanks to Stockport Town Hall, who for the second year running have excelled themselves in hosting this fantastic event. So thank you all, Team Stockport Council. And sadly, this brings us to the close of the graduation ceremony. It confirms that you have gone from being graduates to now graduates. Tonight is the end of one chapter, or the beginning of another. Whatever the next step on your incredible journeys, whatever the future may hold, remember, you are now higher education alumni of the Trafford and Stockport College Group. Spread the word, and let's ensure everybody knows who we are and where we are, and that we look forward to welcoming the next generation of students, and that together we will continue to transform our local communities for the better. Can I say a final thank you to our honoured guests, my colleagues at the college, and to you, your families, friends and loved ones for joining in your success this evening. Most of all, thank you to you as our individual graduates. A huge congratulations to you all, class of 2024. Well done to each and every one of you. Thank you. Have a great rest of the evening. Well done, Simon. Continue your success, continue your celebrations. Well done. Don't be strangers. We'll see you all very soon.
Please remain seated until the academic procession has ended. Thank you.